I think it's very important to understand China because whether we consider China to be a friend or a foe, China's undeniably a very globally influential power. But beyond China's status as a global superpower, I think that the diversity of China also makes it very important to understand. China's an enormously diverse country, geographically, culturally, linguistically, socially, and economically. And this means that it presents students and scholars with a wealth of case studies. These could be case studies about environmental pressures, about urbanization, or about development. And this means that there are lots of lessons that can be learned from these Chinese case studies and applied to different areas of the world.
We see dramatic changes in China, social, economic, and demographic. These changes, for sociologists, are very exciting. For studies of changes in family, in marriage, within the family, within the marriage, gender relationships, parent-child relationship, old age support, division of labor, marital satisfaction, impact of migration on left behind children, left behind parents. These are exciting topics to be pursued. China is a great place to do all this research.
The socialism was constructed with good intentions, but later on China has encountered many difficulties, like the Great Leap Forward and Cultural Revolutions. Many people were living in poverty before the reform in 1978, and a good economic policy may help change the life of many people.
Why it's so important for us to understand China? Be the size of population and economy, China has recently surged in the world platform. Thus, it is difficult for us to ignore it, good or bad.
The rise of China is affecting the whole world. Understanding China is a must for understanding the whole world in the future.
I think studying China from Hong Kong is studying China from a very privileged position for a number of reasons. First of all, of course, it's the proximity to China, to mainland China, where you can go overnight, you can spend a few days across the border in Shenzhen, Guangzhou, elsewhere. You can fly to anywhere in China in an hour or 2 hours. So you're close to China. But at the same time, you're outside of mainland China. So you have free access to information, free access to the internet, free access to a very diverse set of media, electronic media, but also newspapers, publications, books. You have very nice libraries, very rich libraries, which actually, by the way, quite a number, an increasing number of Chinese scholars come to Hong Kong to consult. And then you have the environment. Hong Kong people, Hong Kong scholars, but also more and more mainland Chinese scholars who teach here, who visit Hong Kong, and with whom you can interact all the time. So, and since when they come to Hong Kong, they feel freer to speak that in mainland China. So you get better informed, and we claim being, I think, among the best informed people about China in living in Hong Kong.
Hong Kong is the best place to study China because you can have free access to all sorts of different information and you can meet people from highly diversified backgrounds. This is also a city with a long history and you can also feel the interaction of East and West here.
Well, I really think that Hong Kong is an excellent base to pursue China studies. As a special administrative region of China, a former British colony, Hong Kong has a very unique position in what we might call Greater China. It is positioned and at times has been portrayed as a meeting point, as a gateway, as a door, as a leaping off point, as a center. And all of these positions are well suited to understanding China.